Hello, in my second video I'm still going to be taking a look at the Spider-Man web shooting glove. In this video I want to take a closer look at the rest of the claims mentioned in the patent, particularly the other two independent claims. According to USPTO policy, you're allowed to have up to 3 independent claims and a total of 20 claims in total in your patent application. And if you want any additional claims, you have to pay extra. So it's very common for inventors to use the full 20 claims in the form of 3 independent claims and then 17 dependent claims to get the maximum coverage for what they're paying for. One thing I noticed in this patent, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's true for a lot of other patents, is that after you file your first independent claim, that as I discussed, you want to be as generic and broad as you can deem necessary. Some of the other dependent claims get much more specific about what the invention is and exactly what is being claimed. In the case of this patent, the third independent claim is particularly specific. It goes into it provides much more specific detail about how the different parts of the invention are placed together, and particularly the housing of the pressurized spider web. And Part C of the third claim is a solid paragraph long, and it takes a while to read because it's providing so many details about the specific makeup of the invention. And my first impression upon reading it was that if you're that specific, it appears that someone would be able to avoid infringing this patent by just changing one slight thing mentioned in the claims. But given that the first claim was relatively generic, I could see how maybe it makes sense to get more specific in subsequent claims, because maybe that's what you determine to be the best implementation, and you want to definitely make sure that you lay claim to that implementation. But in my opinion, I feel that the first claim is really what's critical here, and the other two independent claims are much more specific, so they don't provide as strong a coverage of the invention. But since it's part of the application, you don't have to pay anything extra for it, I could definitely see why the inventor wanted to use up the full 20 claims.